We are gathered here today to join Wanda Maximoff and Vision in marriage. Do you, Wanda Maximoff, take Vision to be your lawfully wedded husband?
Ah, look at my little princess. She has grown up so fast.
Do you, Vision, take Wanda Maximoff to be your lawfully wedded wife?
My little boy Vision too. It feels like it was only a year ago when I made him in a lab. Oh wait, it was a year ago.
Should anyone here present know any reason this couple should not be joined in holy matrimony, speak now or forever hold your peace. I object. By Odin's beard. You aren't the real Vision, I am.
Who the hell is this? They will regret ruining my little princess's day.
I also object. I also object.
That's it. I feel like committing mass genocide now. Whoa, man. I wasn't thinking about it. I'm all for mass genocide, but I was just gonna go beat them up. Oh, yeah. Let's do that instead.
Oh, this is getting spicy.
Tony?
Oh, sorry. Dude, what's wrong with your chest? It's the only way I can stand. Well, it's clear to me that there's only one way to settle this. Wait, I also object. Shut up.
Oh!
Hey everyone, it's Pearlescent Toys, back in today's video with another episode of Action Figure Showdown. Today, we are going to decide which Hasbro Vision is the very best. Rules are simple. There are 5 rounds. Figure with the most points by the end of the video is the winner. Let's get things started with Round 1, Sculpt. In terms of sculpt, we can just take Bucky Cap out of here. Don't get me wrong, this is a very fine body to use for a Marvel Legends figure. It's just not one that I would have done with Vision, especially with those veins popping out everywhere. Like, dude's a robot. Why does he have veins? So, yeah. Hulkbuster Wave Vision is out of the game already. Which just leaves these two. Which one of these do I think is the better sculpt? And, you know, you have the what's his name? Firestar? Sunfire. Sorry, this guy. So, yeah, that's the body that this one uses. The retro card that came out in like 2017, 2018, I want to say, in Wave 2. This one, however, uses the Vulcan body mold, and this is from the Void Build-A-Figure Wave. Now, the Vulcan body mold is sort of Hasbro's, like, next big thing. It's their successor to not only this mold, but to the Bucky Cap. You know, like a lot of your standard body shaped figures are going to be using this mold from now on. But again, with those veins on the arms, it looks weird. And look, I get it. He's an android. He's like half human, half robot. It'd be normal for him to have veins, I guess. But me personally, I feel like a much more sleeker look for Vision is much more believable. That being said, however, we move up to the head and the cape, and Void's better. I mean, just look at this. The chain, he has a chain going across, and the facial expression is so much more expressive. This one is a little bland, and the cape itself is just all right. Although I do like the more tight-knit feel of this one rather than the big flowy one. Like, don't get me wrong, this is great. It's just hard to pose him on the shelf with other figures. He's going to start knocking people over. Yeah, if he falls down, like, the whole shelf is going. So, in terms of sculpt, I think I'd give it to this one, the Void Build-A-Figure Wave. So, yeah. It just looks more like that classic artwork we all know and love. Round 2, Paint Apps. Yep, Paint Apps. Which one do I think is the best? Immediately, I think I can eliminate the Retro Wave 1. Surprisingly, yeah. This one, it just feels a little off. I love the green metallic, but I really wish they would have went ahead and did that with the yellow as well. Just make it a tiny bit more metallic. I like how this one is like all flat all throughout, and then this one has, well, we'll get to him. But yeah, I think Everything that this guy doesn't paint, like this one does a lot better. So he's immediately out of the contendership here. Now, it's between these two. Now, they both have one thing over the other. Like this one, the whole body is fantastic. I love how super crisp it is. Let's rewind. Yeah, and you can see like there's like no space on this figure that's empty. Like everything here is just painted in, or there's just detailed. Like you can see like there's green going down here, green even on the hands right here, and you can see is red underneath. And then like even these tiny lines going down all throughout the leg, continue. Like it's so detailed with just the paint, you know? And then up here, this is kind of like where they cheaped out though, you know, because the cape obviously doesn't go all the way around, so they just painted it in, and that's just extremely lazy. But I can't say that I hate it, but it doesn't look too good. Now let's go over to the Void Build-A-Figure Wave Vision, and the green on this guy is not too dark. It's actually kind of bright, as well as the yellow. It's a very bright figure. It's supposed to like invoke memories of like older Toy Biz Marvel figures, you know, where they're all just like candy red, candy green, or whatever. I guess what I'm trying to say, it's like super bright. And it's pretty much lacking paint detail all throughout the figure. You do have like minor spots like down there on the upper calves, and then on the wrist right there, the stomach has those lines, and then the chest has that diamond. Everything else is just like flat, except for that head sculpt, which is painted beautifully. And yeah, it just accentuates the sculpt overall. This is a tough round. In terms of paint, oh, this is really tough. I think I'm going to have to give it to Hulkbuster Wave. And like I hate myself for like thinking that, but I just enjoy the paint apps more on this figure. So yeah, 1 point each for these two and 0 for retro. Round 3, accessories. It is time for accessories, and yeah, we can eliminate Hulkbuster off the bat because he comes with nothing. And the Void Build-A-Figure Wave Vision, I'm not even going to bother taking it out of my little bag. It's just those 2 yellow fists. That's literally all he comes with. Come on, Retro Wave 2, you got this. You're going up against no accessories and just alternate fists. What can you possibly do to lose this battle? What the hell is this? Yeah, so I guess they were just trying to like, what were they even thinking putting this with him? Okay, so first of all, I don't have the figure off to the side, the Ultron figure, but this head is from a 2013 Iron Man 3 wave, the Ironmonger Build-A-Figure wave, and oh my god, it doesn't even fit on that figure, and the silvers don't even match up. It's like, why? Yeah, this was an interesting idea. If they had released like another Ultron around the same time and this had been just like an alternate head, that would have been really cool. But as it stands, it's useless. To be or not to be? Not to be. Void Wave is the winner.
Round 4, articulation.
Going over articulation, you're out. I'm not even going to bother with Bucky Cap. We've all seen the reviews. We've all seen so many videos of this guy. We know the articulation in and out. I don't need to share him. And I would almost say the same thing about Vision over here in the Retro Wave 2, the Sunfire body mold. But I don't know. It's very similar between them and him and Vulcan. That last part was nonsense. Sorry. But I feel like you get like a little bit more range of motion out of this guy right here. So, oh man, it's really hard. I think in terms of articulation, who would it go to? Dude, yeah, you get like more range out of him. Even though the proportions are not all correct, I just feel like you get more out of this guy right here. I think I'm going to give the point to him. Like, I'm not going to even go over like the articulation. If you really need to know, you can go watch my video on this guy. I'd go over it there. But I think this one is just a tiny bit better. Wait a second. He can't even go higher than 90. Yeah, no. Void's the winner.
Round 5. Price.
Final round, and it is articulation. Price. Which one is the best price? So, after doing some research on eBay, recently sold items, I've come to the conclusion that they're all pretty cheap if you know what to look for. Now, mint condition is a different story. You're obviously going to pay more if they're in the box, if they've never been opened, especially for Retro Wave 2 right here. He's going to set you back at least $60 to $70, but that's only in the package. Outside of it, I've seen them sold loose for around 20 to 25 bucks. So, and a Hulkbuster Wave right here in the box, I've seen them go for about $30 to $35, but outside of it by itself, it's around 10 to 14 bucks. It's dirt cheap right now. And this guy right here, the Void Build-A-Figure Wave Vision, he's actually brand new. So you'll be able to find him at most places for about 25 bucks or 27 plus more after taxes. So yeah, he comes out around 27 bucks. But again, it's all down to like where you buy them. I think in terms of price as of right now, if you want to get one like mint condition or loose, I'm trying to like determine like the median between the two. It's obviously like this one's going to be the most if you take both of them into account. But it's really just down to these two. I mean, who am I kidding? This one is like 10 bucks right now. The winner is Hulkbuster. Alright, it's time for the medal ceremony. My rating of these Vision figures and my final overall thoughts. Vision here from Retro Wave 2 gets an 8 out of 10. He's still a pretty good figure. Next up we have Hulkbuster Wave Vision with 2 points, surprisingly. This figure was very good for its time. It served its purpose. But as time has gone on, we've gotten better Vision figures. I still think these two are a lot better than this one. I'm going to give him a 7.5 out of 10 though, because I appreciate those paint apps. Even if the figure itself is dated, I just think it looks sick overall. And the winner, the Void Build-A-Figure Wave Vision. This figure, I'm going to give him a... Shoot, what did I give him in my review? Okay, I rated him a 9 in that video, but I think I'm going to change it to 8.5. It's a really good version of Vision. It's just not like, I don't know. I feel like I'm not like super hot on it like everyone else is. Still, nonetheless, a great action figure. But yeah, that'll do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend. Anything you can do that will support the channel will be greatly, greatly, greatly appreciated. And with that, I will see you in the next one. The old Marvel Legends Spider-Ham.